Okay guys, so this is an update on Nifty, Bank Nifty as well as the US markets. So in this video we are going to look at what the price action suggests for the short term, and we'll be analyzing on how to place our trades based on price action and a few other indicators. So let's have a look at Nifty first of all. So what we can see is there is a pretty strong short term downtrend, right? So right after it has made the high of around 18,600 back in October, we have seen massive selling here, right? So from there it made a low of around 16,400, followed by some short covering, right? After which we see the global markets declining again, along with which Nifty has also gone down. So right now there is a pretty strong downtrend, and if I were to talk about the major area of interest right now, so that will be around the 16,000 level. So here I have plotted the fib retracement levels from around 14,300 to 18,600. So let's have a look at this. As you see, right now the prices are trading between the fib 0.5 and the fib 0.618 levels, which is a major level of major zone of interest. So we can expect a reversal, a short term reversal from here in this fashion, which I'll be marking in a moment. So we can expect this kind of a move in the short term to this trend line. So that can be a strategy for playing out in the short term. So here what we can see is a proper parallel channel. So there can be very well happen that Nifty may take support at this trend line and then go up, right? So if I were to talk about one more thing, so that is our 200 period exponential moving average getting broken in our daily time frame. So what we can see is a proper breakdown followed by a retest, right? And the retest was also given with a really strong momentum on the downside, and overall market sentiments are also bearish. So this is not looking good. So if in any case we see a breakdown from this parallel channel, then we can see a faster move on the downside. So that will not be good for Nifty for the short term. So for those who are interested in trading futures, then they can plan out their trades accordingly. Just wait for how the price action forms for the next 1 to 2 weeks, after which we can enter into the trades. So let's switch to Bank Nifty and analyze how the price action is turning out, right? So I have also plotted the fib retracement levels here from around 30k to 41,000. So that was the all-time high made by Bank Nifty. So what we can see here, again prices are trading between the fib 0.5 and the fib 0.618 levels. So again a major area of interest, which is from around 35,700 to 34,400. So again I'll be waiting for this consolidation to break on either of the sides. So if it breaks on the upside, then we can go for a long, and if it breaks down, then we can go short for a target of 33,400 followed by 32,300, right? So that can be our plan. And if I were to talk about the 200 period exponential moving average, so that has also got broken here. So that is not a good sign again, but still it looks a bit stronger than Nifty as of now, because it is at a major area of support, which is at around the 34,300, which if gets broken would lead to further downfall, of course. Nifty, there is no major support as of now. So the next major support is at around the 16,000. So it might go down another 250 points before taking support at the 16,000 level, right? So talking about the global markets, let's have a look at the S&P 500. So this is the US market index. So what we can see here is again a short term strong downtrend, pretty strong downtrend as you see, and here also we are seeing the 200 EMA getting broken in our daily time frame, as well as the major area of interest, which happens to be from about 4300 to around 4200 270, that is also getting broken right now. So the selling volumes, as you see on the downside, they are also pretty high. So there is very less chances of things getting bullish in the short term, until and unless some news factor comes in regarding the geopolitical issues which are currently going on across the world. So let's not talk about that. So what I am interested in is the price action forming on all this indices and planning out our trades, right? So that's all for Bank Nifty and Nifty and the global market. So since the US markets have a really high impact on our Indian market, so we can definitely expect the Indian markets to suffer if the US market goes down. So that's our plan for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Let's see how it plays out. And talking about Nifty again, I am reminding you of this setup. If we get a parallel channel breakdown in this case, then we can definitely expect it to go down pretty quick. So one can trade this move in the monthly options. That should do well. And even in case of Bank Nifty, if we see the breakdown of this FIB 0.618 level, which translates to about 34,400, then we can expect a downside movement to about 32,200. So that is a pretty large move, of course, but looking at the momentum, that is very much plausible in this case. So let's see how it plays out. Thank you guys. See you guys in the next one.